Alright, what it is, people, it's your boy Yu-Gi-Oh! We are back with another deck profile. And this time we got the top 32 Ycs Anaheim Sky Striker Maliss deck profile, piloted by Jill. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. It's your boy Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's get into it. So we got a 40 card main deck count, and we play 3 Maliss Dormouse. Maliss link monsters that point this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. You're going to lose each of the following effects of Maliss Dormouse once per turn. During your opponent's main phase, you can activate this effect, banish one Maliss monster from your deck. Also, for the rest of the turn, Maliss monsters you control gain 600 attack. If this card is banished, you can pay 300 life points, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except link monsters. So we play 3 Dormouse, 3 Maliss P White Rabbit. You take no damage from the battles involving Maliss link monsters that point to this card. You can only use this effect, use each effect of the following effects of Maliss White Rabbit once per turn. If this card is no more special summon, you can set one Maliss trap from your deck with a different name than the cards in your graveyard. If this card is banished, you can pay 3,000 life points, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except link monsters. Then we play 3 Chessy Cat. Any monster destroyed by battle with a Maliss link monster that points to it is banished. You can only use each of the following effects of Maliss Chessy Cat once per turn. During your main phase, you can banish one Maliss card from your hand, then you can draw 2 cards. If this card is banished, you can pay 300 life points, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except link monsters. Then we play 1 Dotscaper. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon it. If this card is banished, you can special summon this card. You can only use 1 Dotscaper effect per turn, and only once that turn. You can only use each effect of Dotscaper once per duel. Then we play 1 Cold or Soul. If you control a link monster, you can special summon this card for your hand. During your main phase, you activate this effect once this turn. If you link summon Salamangreat link monster, you can use one Salamangreat link monster you control with its name as the entire material. During your opponent's main phase quick effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Immediately after this effect resolves, link summon 1 link 3 or higher Cyberse link monster. You can only use each effect of Cold or Soul once per turn. Then we play 3 Dimensional Shifter. If you have no cards in your graveyard quick effect, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. To the end of the next turn, any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. Crazy card. 1 Bestial Magnemite, 2 Bestial Jewel Swarms. Then we play 3 Maliss Underground. When this card is activated, you can banish 1 Maliss monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. While three or more of your Maliss traps with different names are banished, Maliss link monster you control gain 3,000 attack. While you control a Maliss link monster, your opponent monsters cannot target Maliss link monsters for attack. You can only activate 1 Maliss in Underground per turn. Then we play the Sky Striker engine. 3 Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, add 1 Sky Striker card from your deck to your hand, except Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. Then if you have 3 or more spells in your graveyard, you can draw 1 card. Crazy card. I'm glad they brought this card back to 3. Sky Striker is getting some love. Then we play 1 Hornet Drones. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, special summon 1 Sky Striker Ace token in defense position, which cannot be tributed. And if you have 3 or more spells in your graveyard, when this card effect resolves, the tokens become 1,500 instead. Then we play 1 Sky Striker Widow Anchor. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, target 1 face-up effect monster on the field. Negate that face-up monster effect until the end of the turn. Then if you control 3 or more spells in your graveyard, you can take control of that monster until the end phase. Crazy. 3 Allure Darkness. Draw 2 cards, then banish 1 dark monster from your hand. Or if you do not have any in your hand, send your entire hand to the graveyard. Crazy card. Glad it's seeing meta relevance again. 2 Triple Tactics Talents. We all know what Talents does. If your opponent has activated a monster effect during the main phase, you can activate one of these effects. Draw 2 cards, take control of 1 monster your opponent control until the end phase, look at your opponent's hand, and choose 1 card from and shuffle it into the deck. Then we play 1 Terraforming. 3 Book of Eclipse. Book of Eclipse is definitely a good tech because it's non-targeting, like not even removal, but it just deals with monsters and it flips them face down, which is really good effects, and just lets you turn all your opponent monsters off and lets you play the game, which is really good. Change all effect monsters on the field to face down defense position. During the end phase of this turn, change as many face down defense position monsters your opponent controls as possible to face up defense position. Then your opponent draw cards equal to the number of monsters changed face up by this effect. So play 3 Book of Eclipse. 1 Gold Sark. Banish 1 monster from your deck face up during your opponent's second standby phase. After this card activation, add that card to the hand. 3 Infinite Impermanence. Then we play 1 Maliss GWC 06. You activate this card. turn it was set by banishing one face-up Maliss monster you control. Special summon one of your Maliss monsters that is banished or in your graveyard. Then if you control a Maliss link monster, you could gain life points equal to the original attack of that special summon monster. You only activate one Maliss GW6 once per turn. You can activate this card the turn it was set by banishing one face-up Maliss monster you control. Add one Maliss monster from your deck to your hand. Then if you control a Maliss link monster, you can banish one card on the field. You can only activate one Maliss MTP0 per turn. You activate this card the turn it was set by banishing one face-up Maliss monster you control. Special summon one Maliss monster from your deck. Or if your opponent controls 3 or more Maliss cards, you can special summon one Maliss link monster from your extra deck instead. For the rest of this turn, that summon monster cannot activate, and neither player can activate its effects. You can only activate one Maliss TB11 per turn. Let's go into the extra deck. Extra deck, we play one Heart's Cryptor, 3 monsters including a Maliss monster. Quick effect: you can target one of your banished Maliss cards, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do banish one card in the field, while this card points to a monster, this effect and activation cannot be negated. If this card is banished, you can pay 900 life points, special summon it, and double its attack. You can only use each effect of this Maliss Heart's Cryptor once per turn. Then we play one Red Ransom, 2+ monsters including the Maliss monster. While this card points to a monster, the original attack and defense of all effect monsters your opponent control are switched. You can only use each of the following effects of Maliss Red Ransom once per turn. If this card is special summon, you can add one Maliss spell from your deck to your hand. If this card is banished, you can pay 900 life points, special summon it, then you can activate one Cyberburst monster from your deck. You can banish one Cyberburst monster from your deck. Then we play White Binder. If this card is special summon, you can target up to 3 cards in your graveyard, banish them. During your main phase, you can set one Maliss trap from your deck to or graveyard. If this card is banished, you can pay 900 life points, special summon it, then you can draw one card. You can only use each effect of Maliss White Binder once per turn. Then we play one Sky Striker Ace Kagari. If this card is special summon, you can target one Sky Striker spell in your graveyard, add it to your hand, gain 100 attack for each spell in your graveyard. You can only use each effect of Sky Striker Ace Kagari once per turn. One Link Decoder. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a Cyberburst Link monster with 2300 or more attack, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use this effect of Link Decoder once per turn. One Firewall Dragon. One swap face up on the field. Quick effect: you can target monsters on the field and or graveyard to the number of monsters co-linked to this card, return them to the hand. If a monster this card points to is destroyed by battle sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Cyberburst monster from your hand. Then we play one Terahertz. Negate any monster effect activated by your opponent during the battle phase. Quick effect: you can send one Cyberburst monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard, and if you do, this card gains the attribute of that monster sent to the graveyard. Also, it gains 2500 attack. You can only use this effect with Firewall Dragon's Dark Fluid Neo Tempted Terahertz once per turn. This card can attack the number of times each battle phase up to the number of different attributes it has. Very, very crazy effect. One Link Spider, one Splash Mage, one Access Code, one Linkaribo, one SP Little Knight, one Haggard Lizardos, one Cyberburst Desert Worm, and one Neurologic Aggregator. We all know what that card does by now. 3 Artifact Lancia in the side deck, 3 Ultimate Slayer, 3 Dominus Impulse. Impulse is a super crazy card. 3 Triple Tactics Talents. I mean, not Triple Tactics Talents, Triple Tactics Thrust. 1 Call by the Grave, 1 Dimensional Barrier, and then we play 1 Different Dimensional Grind. Any monster sent to the graveyard is banished instead. Alright, man, that wraps it up for the deck profile. Like, comment, subscribe, make sure y'all share the video. Shout out to Ycs for doing his thing. I believe he went undefeated in Swiss, which is very crazy. But shout out to the top 32, man. You doing great things. It's your boy Yu-Gi-Oh!